All right, so quadratic equations. Question one, I want to solve, we'll just do a quick recap. I want to solve x squared plus 8x equals 33. Question two, I want to solve 15x squared plus 2x equals 56. And question three, I want to solve x plus 3 over 1 minus x equals negative 9 over x. All right, I want you to try these questions. Okay. All right, so for the first question, what we got here is if I move the 33 over and I change signs, I'll get x squared plus 8x minus 33 equals to 0. All right. And so once I've got that, I can then factorize this. Okay. If I factorize this, I get x plus 11 and x minus 3 equals 0. Because 11 times 3 is 33 and 11 minus 3 is 8. And from there, I got x equals to negative 11. And from there, I got x equals to 3 for this. So there's my two answers for that. The next thing, I move 56 over. I got 15x squared plus 2x minus 56 equals to 0. Can I divide this by 2? No. I can't divide by 3 even. So I've got to factorize this somehow. Does it even factorize is the next question. Let's suppose I took 5 times 3. So I put 5x here and I put 3x here. And I'm just guessing. Okay, I'm just guessing over here. Let's see if I do just jump into a guess using the middle values, 5 times 3. And 7 times 8 is 56. I'm going to just choose the middle value, 7 and 8, because they're close to each other, and 5 and 3 because they're close. And I'll just put 7 over here and 8 over here. And if I do that, I'm going to get 40 and 21. And that's not going to get me 2. All right, so that's not the right arrangement. Maybe I put 8 here and I put 7 here. This will be 35 and that'll be 24. And that's also not the right arrangement of those values as well. So I got to think very carefully now. If I'm going to solve this, it might take a while to solve this, all right? I could just use the quadratic formula. And if I use the quadratic formula, I know my A is equal to 15, my B is equal to 2, and my C is equal to negative 56. And so if A is equal to 15, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to negative 56, I can substitute it into the formula negative B plus minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A to get me my X value. All right, or I could try again and try and factorize it. But what if it doesn't factorize? Then it would be quicker to do that, or put it into your calculator and let your calculator solve it for X as well. All right. If I put this in here, I get negative 2 plus minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 15 times negative 56, all divided by 2 times 15. Now I need to simplify this in as many steps that I need to. So this is going to be 4 plus 4 times 15 times 56. What is 4 times 56? So that comes to plus 3,360 over 30. Okay, so if I did that correctly, so I got negative 2 plus minus the square root of 3,364 divided by 30. And this actually comes to, I'm going to continue over here. This actually comes to negative 2 plus minus 58 over 30. Negative 2 minus 58 is negative 60 over 30. Negative 2 plus 58 is 56 over 30. This is negative 2, or I can simplify this to 28 over 15, 14 over 15 for this. over here. All right, and that'll be x equals to that. So x equals to 14 or 15 or negative 2 for that. Okay. The next question now, what we have is we've got x plus 3 divided by 1 minus x equals negative 9 over x. Here I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to multiply this way, keeping the top number in a bracket and multiplying it into the bracket twice, getting me x squared plus 3x. I'm going to move this over here and multiply it by negative 9. Also keeping it in the bracket and then multiplying it in to get negative 9 plus 9x. Don't forget negative times a negative is a positive. Then I'm going to change sides and change signs and move everything over. The 9x is bigger than the 3x, so I'm going to move the 3x over. And I'm going to move the negative 9 over. And I'm going to change the sign. All right? Or I could just move everything over to the left-hand side because this is a quadratic. Just move everything over to the left-hand side and make this side equal to 0 in one step. So I got x squared plus 3x minus 9x plus 9. Don't forget to change the sign and change the sign into minus. It becomes minus 6x plus 9. And that's minus 3 minus 3. So I got x minus 3, x minus 3 equals 0 because 3 times 3 is 9. Negative times negative is a positive. And minus 3x is minus 6x. So x equals to 3 or x equals to 3. Same thing, right? So I could just write x equals to 3 as the final answer for this one over here.